understand me like I understand you. Now, girl, I know the difference between right and wrong. I ain't gonna do nothing to break up our happy home. Oh, don't get so excited when I come home a little late at night, 'cause we only act like children when we argue, fuss and fight. If you don't know me by now, if you don't know me, you will never, never, never know me. No, you won't. If you don't know me by now, you will never, never, never know me. We all got our own funny moods. I've got mine. Woman, you got yours too. Just trust in me like I trust in you. As long as we've been together, it should be so easy to do. Just get yourself together, or we might as well say goodbye. What good is a love affair when you can't see eye to eye? Oh, if you don't know me by now, if you don't know me, you will never, never, never know me. No, you won't. If you don't know me by now, you will never, 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 never know me. If you don't know me by now, you will never, never, never know me.
Turn it up loud so your neighbors can hear. After all, these songs play well with others. Hutchinson's 95.9 HKFM.
No matter how
The following is a presentation of Ad Astra Radio, leading the way in local sports coverage. Stay tuned for Buhler Crusader basketball on 95.9 HKFM. Stream live audio and video of Crusader basketball on the Ad Astra Radio app, free in your app store for iPhone or Android. Coming up, we'll count down the tip-off on the Midway Motors Drive to the Game. The Buhler Crusaders play on 95.9 HKFM.
At Midway Motors, we are here for you for every mile of life. Whether you're shopping for a new or used vehicle or selling one, Midway Motors will buy your vehicle even if you're not in the market to buy one of ours. Just stop by one of our 5 locations and one of our appraisers will evaluate your vehicle and you can leave with a check the same day. It's fast and easy. Visit MidwayMotors.com for more information. Midway Motors, for every mile of life.
Buhler Crusader basketball on HKFM.
Well, a pleasant good evening, everybody. Welcome into continuing coverage of our Healthy Blue Kansas Road to a Championship. Presented by Thrive Allen County. It's 4A boys sub-state finals tonight. And the Buhler Crusaders who made the 224-mile trek southwest to Hugoton to take on the Hugoton Eagles, with the winner advancing to next week's 4A state tournament. Hi, and welcome inside the Midway Motors Drive to the Game. Aaron West alongside Andrew Epp here in this historic Hugoton gym where they've had so much success in recent years. And I love, Andrew, coming to new places, seeing new gyms, and you never know where we're going to be set up at. So we're stuck up in the corner, but amped up and ready to go.
Oh, I love it. Just like when I was playing and even coaching now, I don't care. Lace it up in the ice on some grade school playground. Let's go. Yeah,
well, we're just glad to be here. It's a great drive out, and our guys looking forward to an opportunity coming off that 62-30 win over Rose Hill on Wednesday. They led 39-14 at halftime and won by 32. Shot 52% from the field and 65% from three. I don't know that they'll shoot it that well tonight, but certainly we've known all year they're capable, right?
Yeah.
If they can come out early and hit some shots, I think it gives them confidence and loosens them up a little bit. And man, they played really well on Wednesday.
They did. It's a good springboard into this one, but let's hope they save something for today.
Bryson McCurdy, too shy of his career high with 20. He was 6 of 8 from 3. What were they, something like at one point 9 of 12?
9 of 12 and a half.
From beyond the arc, so see if they can shoot well again today. They are the number 7 seed in the 4A West, and they'll get the number 2 seed Hugoton Eagles out of the Greater Western Athletic Conference. The Eagles come in at 20-4. They finished 11-1 in their league, and trying to get back to the state tournament where they won the championship in 2023 in Class 4A. They finished runner-up in 2024, lost in the sub-state final last year, but they've had quite a track record in recent history here in far southwest Kansas. A full night of basketball on our Ad Astra Sports Network. We've got games around the state, part of our Healthy Blue Kansas Road to a Championship presented by Thrive Allen County. You can find our complete schedule along with streaming audio and video online at adastraradio.com. And the Ad Astra Radio app. We've got a number of teams in our area playing for sub-state finals tonight, including the Central Christian girls. They take on Waverly at Hartford. The Pretty Prairie and Norwich girls will play in Madison tonight for the sub-state final. Also, the Little River girls, the Halstead girls, and the Heston girls all playing for sub-state championships around the state tonight. It's Buhler and Hugoton here on this Saturday sub-state final. We'll be back with more of our Midway Motors Drive to the Game after this on HKFM.
Listen to every Crusader player profile this season on the podcast page at adastraradio.com and on the Ad Astra Radio app. The Midway Motors Drive to the Game continues after this. Crusader basketball on HKFM.
Pleasant View Home of Inman is hiring nurses now with immediate openings on second and third shift. What makes Pleasant View different? Nurse-led leadership, an in-house staffing support, and peak care model that keeps you working with the same residents shift after shift. Add in self-scheduling that lets you balance work and family life, plus competitive pay and a sign-on bonus. Visit pleasantviewhome.com/jobs today and join a team where your care and your time truly matter.
Do you have the right financial advisor to help you reach your goals? Ameriprise Advisors can provide personalized, goal-based advice to help you feel more confident about your financial future. Call me, Zach Trump, with Prairie Hills Financial Group of Ameriprise Financial Services at 620-663-7478. Office is located at 1724 East 30th, Hutchinson, Kansas. Ameriprise Financial cannot guarantee future financial results. Ameriprise Financial Services, LLC, member FINRA and SIPC.
Buhler Crusader Basketball on HKFM.
Well, last night the Lady Crusaders finished their season in the sub-state final at Wellington, as Wellington won 54-34. It was 8-5 Wellington at the end of one, but then Wellington went on that big second quarter run and outscored Buhler 20-3. They took a commanding halftime lead. Two teams actually played even, 26 all in the second half. Tori Tustin, 7 points, 7 rebounds in the game. And us, so proud of our girls in the way they fought. They had a tough second quarter, but then they come back in the third and fourth quarters and play the defending champs even at 26.
Yeah, and
just fantastic.
That whole season for the girls, it was going to be an uphill battle replacing all the scoring, almost, and being not a very big team, and then just got smaller with injuries, and just had young girls step up. Some seniors that really were role players earlier have to start being the kind of main event, and Coach Darrow said one time after a game where Jenna dove for a loose ball she never should have got it to a person streaking down court for a layup, and he goes, "That's Buhler basketball." Well, we saw that all year. No matter how undersized they were, overmatched on paper, they were going to go out and battle, and there's nothing to hang their heads about the way they finished the season against really probably the best team in the state, and that's just that's how the girls were this whole year.
Well, the moment really defined the kids for me, late in the game, Jenna Lackey hits head-on head with another Wellington player. I don't know if you saw her after the game. A huge shiner, eye all swollen. But after that happened, Jenna went to the bench. Probably not a minute later, she went to coach and said, "I want back in."
Yep.
So
and we took a picture together, and we took it the same as we did the last game of 8th grade when she was broadcasting with me, and side by side looking at it, and I go, you know what? This picture with Jenna with her hair done for the game, but all kind of messed up from playing, and that black eye, that is just a thing of art right there. I love it.
Love it. So proud of our kids in the way they fought. Wellington wins, trying to get back to the state title game for the third straight year. They won it last year. Other 4A girls qualifiers include Chapman, Concordia, Andale. They will join Wellington in the 4A state tournament out of the West next week. Wellington will be the number 1 seed. They'll get 8 seed Concordia. Topeka, Hayden, Rock Creek, and Eudora, along with Miege, all qualifying from the East. Other area teams punching their ticket to state last night include the Heston boys in Class 3A, the Mountain Ridge girls in Class 2A, the Canton Galva boys in 1A Division I, and the Central Christian boys with an upset last night to claim the title in 1A Division II. We've got a great 4A matchup here for you. Buhler and Hugoton on the road tonight. And we'll come back and break down tonight's opponent. We'll do that next. You're listening to Crusader Basketball on HKFM.
We're just minutes away from Crusader Basketball on HKFM. Next, the starting lineups. Aaron West brings you Buhler Crusader Basketball with game day coverage 20 minutes before tip-off. 95.9 HKFM.
At Midway Motors, we are here for you for every mile of life. Whether you're shopping for a new or used vehicle or selling one, Midway Motors will buy your vehicle even if you're not in the market to buy one of ours. Just stop by one of our 5 locations and one of our appraisers will evaluate your vehicle and you can leave with a check the same day. It's fast and easy. Visit MidwayMotors.com for more information. Midway Motors, for every mile of life.
Do you need custom shirts, hoodies, polos, or other apparel printed? Tired of overpaying with online companies? Hi, this is Tyler with 37 Print Co. Come see us and get your shirts printed locally. Check out our work on our Facebook page at 37 Print Co. We print shirts.
Why choose I Need a Cleaners? Expert dry cleaning and our professional shirt service. We take time to care for all your special items. When laundry piles up, let us do it for you. I Need a Cleaners. It's where to take your clothes.
At Buhler Dental Care, Dr. Dal Hunt is proud to continue serving his community.
The part that I love, it's my community and the people I've gotten to know. They're like family and not practice, and that just makes it a lot more fun. You get to see kids of your patients when they were kids, and it's just a really fun way to see how things progressed as time's gone on. This is Dr. Dal Hunt with Buhler Dental Care. Find us online at BuhlerDental.com. Buhler Dental Care, providing healthy smiles with a gentle touch.
Got a tough to-do list? Tackle it with an even tougher Can-Am Defender. Agri Center has just the one for you. This capable and clever side-by-side for work gets the job done. With a class-leading 69 foot-pounds of torque and up to 2,500 pounds towing capacity. Come see us in Hutchinson and Salina to learn more about the 2025 Can-Am Defender HD10. No matter the task, no matter the terrain, you can rely on the Can-Am Defender. So head on down to Agri Center, just named 2023 National Dealer of the Year in Hutchinson and Salina.
Buhler Crusader Basketball on HKFM.
Well, back here on the road in Hugoton. Our coverage tonight brought to you in part by Inman Funeral Home, by Lyle Gertson with Alliant Realty, by Isaacson Insurance Agency, the Buhler Booster Club, and by Community National Bank and Trust. Buhler comes in at 14-10, and they have won 4 of 5 now to finish the late part of their season. Won 62-30 against Rose Hill in the Sub-State semifinals, and the team averaging 54.4 points a game. Hugoton 20-4, 11-1 on the season. They beat El Dorado here in their semifinal on Wednesday, 64-41. They average 61.5 points a game, and Coach C.J. Korf has really built a solid program here. 10 of the last 11 seasons with 14 wins or more. Lost in the Sub-State final last year, but had played in the state title game of the previous 2 years and won the state championship in 2023.
Wasn't that against Mac too?
Yeah.
I may or may not have a Hugoton Eagles towel in my drawer at home.
That game?
We might have had a few Buhler fans jump on the bandwagon.
Well, they've had quite a run. A little bit different team for Coach Korf this year, as they're more inside-oriented. They're going to be a big and physical team. You look at Jonas Mock, who's a junior at 6'4". They really like to play through him on the inside. And so, Andrew, kind of our mark this year is when teams are tougher than we are, we tend to kind of back off a little bit. Is that fair? But going to have to come out and I don't know if back off is the right word, but it seems like the games we've lost this year, it's because the other team's been more physical and bigger than we've been.
Yeah, but we can play to that. That's the thing. We can't be intimidated by anybody, and I think Coach Tate does a really good job of getting us ready. But at the same time, the boys have to feel it, and they have to know that you're all on the court playing ball, okay? And you know what you're doing. Maybe they haven't seen quite what we can do. We do some things really well, and we do it all at the same time for 32 minutes. I don't think there's anybody in the state that we can't compete with. So
yeah, and back off, not the right terminology. That's not what I meant at all. Not that our kids ever give any less effort, but certainly there have been some games where they've been undersized inside this year.
You can press. I mean, like you can get yourself kind of too worked up for a game that you know is big too.
Yeah,
so I know what you're saying with that.
Hugoton's going to play in that man-to-man, and similar to what we saw out of Rose Hill, they're run some full court press. They like to run that 1-2-2 press. I thought we handled that really well against the Rockets on Wednesday.
Yeah, nothing against Rose Hill, but I have a feeling that Hugoton, you said similar to Rose Hill. The fact that they're pressing might be the most similar thing about it. I have a feeling Hugoton's press can be a little more disruptive, but that's why you go out and lace them up, play the game.
You know, that's where I feel good about having the kids that we have that, for the most part, are pretty secure with the ball. You've got upperclassmen and Luke and Isaiah that, you know, have been in this environment before, and Bryson's come so far too, and the rest of the kids, I don't ever see them panic too often. So
no,
don't feel.
And it was one of those things where when we knew that McCade went down in football and he was going to be out for basketball, I knew I'd seen Bryson and Landon in summer, and I thought Isaiah's got help. And of all the things we talk about Luke, it seems like we keep saying something else that he does so well every single game. One of the things that he's really a blessing to have is his ball handling as a big guy is pretty darn good. If he needs to take the ball up the court, he can. He can, and that's going to be, we might have to see it today.
He's kind of that hybrid kid that can play at the 3 or the 4. He's just...
and he's done that by developing his skills himself and with great coaching around him. So,
well, Hugoton can put the ball in the basket. They've scored 60 or more points in 14 of their 24 games. Certainly we know that Buhler can do the same, but we'll see which team's defensive effort will end up making the difference in the game today. Should be a good one. Buhler and Hugoton. Sub-state finals coming up. We'll get to the starting lineups and the opening tip. We'll do that momentarily. You're listening to Crusader Basketball here on HKFM.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, if we have
Your home for Buhler Crusader Basketball is HKFM. Find exclusive stories along with audio and video on the Ad Astra Radio app. Aaron West brings you Buhler Crusader Basketball on 95.9 HKFM.
Our mission at Mann Wyatt Tanksley Injury Attorneys is adding empowerment to injury.
In a recent auto accident case we settled for a client, we resolved it for $1 million for his medical expenses and his pain, suffering, and mental anguish because he had a bad concussion. I'm Mike Wyatt. I would love to talk to you and give you a free case estimate and free case analysis to see if we can get you more for your case.
Mann Wyatt Tanksley Injury Attorneys. Big firm muscle, small firm hustle.
Whether you want a small home remodel or need repairs done or have a brand new build project in mind, Erickson Custom Building is your choice. All of us at Erickson Custom Building would like to thank our customers for 20 years of business and friendship. Brian and the crew at Erickson have spent those years developing excellent customer service and quality leadership for all types of projects, big or small, traditional or trendy. When your project is finished, it will reflect your vision for quality and follow-through that exceeds your expectations, not your budget. Call Erickson Custom Building or find us on the web at ericksoncustomBLDG.com.
Kansas. Trust the power of blue for your CanCare plan. Families trust Healthy Blue for doctor visits and prescriptions. New and expecting moms trust Healthy Blue for pregnancy support. And Healthy Blue provides extra benefits for your whole family. Choose the brand Kansans have trusted for more than 80 years. Visit choosehealthyblue.com/KS for more details. Trust the power of blue.
Is it time to replace an old can light trim? Sunflower Electric Supply has a great option, an LED recessed downlight that also includes a night light. This innovative design is perfect for a bathroom, hallway, stairway, or kitchen and is simple to install. The night light activates with the toggle of a light switch. It's energy efficient and color selectable from warm to cool white with the bulbs already included. Only $28. Visit us at Sunflower Electric Supply in Hutchinson, Great Bend, or Liberal to get yours today.
Buhler Crusader Basketball on HKFM.
Well, let's meet tonight's Heartland Wealth Strategies starting lineups. A division of Heartland Credit Union at 29th and Main in Hutchinson. Contact Monty Cross, 620-888-6485. For the Hugoton Eagles out of the GWAC, 20-4 on the season. A 5'8 senior, number 1, Gavin Salazar. A 6'1 senior, number 15, Miguel Hernandez. A 6-foot sophomore, number 23, Adrian Adigan. A 6'4 junior, number 24, Cameron Rosas. And a 6'4 junior, number 35, Jonas Mock. Again for Hugoton, it'll be Salazar, Hernandez, Hannigan, Rosas, and Mock. Eagles are coached by C.J. Korth. For our Crusaders at 14-10 on the year under head coach Eric Tate. At guard, a 5'10 senior, 0, Isaiah Heredia. Isaiah averaging 8.4 points a game. At guard, a 6-foot sophomore, number 3, Bryson McCurdy. He had 20 on Wednesday, averaging close to 9 a game. At forward, a 6'3 junior, number 4, Asher Zachary. Zachary leads the team in rebounding at close to 8 a contest. At guard, a 6'3 senior, number 13, Luke Holmberg, averaging 11 points a game. And at forward, a 6'1 senior, number 24, Jacob Miller, averaging 10 points and 4.5 rebounds. Heredia, McCurdy, Zachary, Holmberg, and Miller for the Crusaders. And they'll be in their road black uniforms tonight, trimmed in maroon with white lettering. It'll be the home whites, the blue and red trim, and the blue and red lettering for the Hugoton Eagles. And just like tonight's teams, I Need a Cleaners can help you look like a winner. It's where to take your clothes. Really cool moment here. Pregame, Andrew, the big American flag. They drop out of the middle of the gym. They saluted our veterans. I think
that is cool.
Great crowd. Everybody's pumped to be here.
Yes, you can hear it in the atmosphere, the music. I mean, it's a big game. And you said coming out to gyms you've never been to, love experiences like this.
And Buhler's going to control the tip. We're underway. Left to right with Crusader basketball here on KWHK Hutchinson. Jacob Miller's going to drive early on Mock inside short. Rebound pulled down by Rosas. That'll be a good matchup to watch. Mock and Miller on the inside tonight, along with, of course, Asher Zachary. As a deflection and a steal, Isaiah knocked it away. And Luke came up with it. Buhler's going to come back the other way. Here comes Zay. Ball mishandled. And Salazar had it momentarily. Isaiah gets it back. Out of the wing, stolen away. Here comes Adigan with a layup. Missed. Rebound put back good by Miguel Hernandez. And Hugoton leads 2-0.
Yeah, when you run the floor like that and you got a trailer right there, if it gets blocked off the backboard or missed off the backboard, the tip, you got to watch the tip in, man.
Here's Asher inside, stripped and another steal. Well, you can tell right away, as we talked about, the pressing man that they'll run a ton tonight.
And even then, their half-court defense, a lot of active hands there.
There's a shot in the lane, missed by Rosas. Their defense leads to so much of their offense.
Yep, as we've seen a lot of good teams do.
Isaiah fouled out front. It's a reach-in on Salazar. That'll be his first, team foul number 1. 2-0 Hugoton, 6:48 to go here in the first. Talked about our Ag 360 insurance ones to watch. Watch Mock and Miller on the inside as they, similar body types. Mock just a bit taller, do battle underneath. Jacob and Asher have to stay out of foul trouble. Here is AZ down low to Bryson. In the corner, stolen away. Third steal for Hugoton. Now Asher rips it away the other way. Hey, our Crusaders can play defense too. Love it. Here comes Isaiah. Out front to Asher. Far side to Luke. Down low baseline. Isaiah turns the corner.
Yes.
Shot up, shot missed, but a whistle and a foul called.
Number 2 on Salazar.
And that'll put Isaiah at the line. Our Ag 360 Insurance wants to watch tonight. Contact agents Darren Eddy and Cody Moores in Inman, partners in your legacy. So Isaiah will go to the line with a second foul on Salazar, where he shoots 67% on the year and knocks in the first. Well, in the biggest moments, it's time for these seniors, these upperclassmen, to step up and have their biggest opportunity.
And we saw a designed, as Isaiah hits the second free throw, a designed post up for the point guard for Buhler. Salazar still in there with the 2 fouls now.
We are tied at 2. Mock's got it out high, guarded by Miller in the man-to-man. Right side corner 3, Hernandez. And it goes in there. He's got 5 early points. Hugoton not a team that shoots a ton of threes.
Somebody's got to get to the middle.
So 5-2, here's Luke inside. The floater is good.
Nice.
And it's a 1-point game, 5:38 to go in the first. Salazar out front. Here's Hernandez, another three, and he hits it again. Miguel Hernandez is heating up early, 8-4. Hugoton by 4. Here comes Luke downhill, working inside, turnaround shot missed. Rebound Eagles. 5:16 to play in the first. Well, I think we've seen early that you can't help off Hernandez when he has the ball around the perimeter.
Yeah, it looks like it, at least, so far in this game, he's hot.
Here's Adigan. Plays it off to Mock at the free throw line. Down to 15 on the shot clock. There's Hernandez again. This one short. Rebound Isaiah. Isaiah downhill in the corner to Asher. AZ plays it out on the perimeter to Bryson. 4:45 to go first quarter. 8-4 Hugoton. Eagles average over 60 points a game on the year. Here's Jacob on a step back three, in and out. Got his own rebound. Tap back to the big fella. Shot in and one for Jacob Miller.
Need more of that all day.
That'll go against Cameron Rosas, his first, team's third. Jacob Miller can make it a three-point play at the line where he shoots 62 and almost 63% on the year. 6'1" senior gets the friendly roll, and the three-point play makes it a one-point game again. 8-7 Hugoton, 4:30 to go in the first.
Nice hands, Bryson.
David Gomez is checked into the ballgame for Hugoton. 6-foot junior. He had the ball poked away and out of bounds by Bryson McCurdy.
And that last shot by Jacob. Kids out there, follow your shot. That's a good example of it. Getting the rebound, stick back with the foul too.
Rosas has it out high with the left-handed dribble. They'll play it off to Hernandez. He's got the two early threes. In the corner to Gomez, back to Hernandez. They'll swing it side to side, left side to Rosas, down to 5 to shoot. And a whistle and a foul called on the baseline on the floor. So Gomez in, Salazar to the bench with those two early fouls.
I'm surprised, actually, they didn't get him out earlier because that's dangerous. We saw in the state tournament a few years ago, Isaiah Hernandez for Buhler get 3 in the first quarter, and you go, why do you not take him out after 2?
That was against McPherson too, wasn't it? Yeah.
It was.
Well, there's a shot inside on the inbound and a foul. Count the bucket. And a foul on Jacob Miller is going to put Cameron Rosas at the line with a three-point opportunity. Isai Guadardo has now checked into the contest, replacing Mock for Hugoton. Coach Tate yet to go to his bench. Free throw on the way for Rosas is too strong. Rebound to Luke Holmberg.
You're going to have fun with these names here out west, aren't you, today, Aaron?
I got them, man.
You got it?
I got my...
Got your Spanish pronunciations
my phonetic
correct.
Spelling.
Luckily, I have a cheat code at home that can help me out, but it's always exciting to play new teams. I love it.
Isaiah on a drive, flips it up, missed. Gabe Edmond now, and
get out there.
Lana Martinez have checked into the Buhler lineup. We've got a whistle underneath. They're going to get Isaiah.
Yeah, I think they are. Bummer.
That's the first on Isaiah.
Second. He had
on Isaiah.
He had one underneath.
And Bryson is going to come right back up off the bench, and Isaiah is going to have to sit down. So a 10-7 Hugoton advantage here. They'll have the ball with a fresh shot clock. Inside off the window, missed by Hernandez. Rebound Buhler. Here comes Bryson. He'll take the point with Isaiah on the bench, near side to Martinez. Out front to Asher. AZ drives to Holmberg in his favorite corner. Good for 3.
Well, if you don't know, now you know. Luke really loves that spot.
Luke the lefty ties it at 10. 3 the other way is good for Gomez. Wow.
It's going to be one of those big-time matchups, punch after punch, back and forth.
Hugoton again by 3. Bryson down the lane. Shot hits off the bottom of the rim. Rebound Hugoton. Eagles have done a good job on the glass early. Hernandez has it out front. Gomez in the right corner. There's a spin move baseline, post up, shot, rims long, rebound tapped out of bounds by Hugoton. That shot missed by Rosas.
Gabe did a good job of holding his ground there. It looked like the spin move was going to get there, but I think he was too far underneath, and he had to step back to shoot that, and it got just enough of a bad angle for that shot to go off the rim and tipped out of bounds back to Buhler.
Mock is going to check in for Hugoton. Hunter Garza, a senior, also into the game. Buhler down 3-2, our right with the ball, 2:22 to go in the first. Here's Luke back in the left. That one short. Rebound Adigan for Hugoton. Eagles back in their half court. Missed out on the state tournament last year after playing in the championship game 2 consecutive years. Here's a three, short, missed by Adigan, right side. Rebound Crusaders. And Landon will bring it the other way. Bad pass, stolen away, an easy 2-point layup for Adigan.
And weren't those 2 championship games in a row? One, they were both versus McPherson. And
one lost one.
Yeah.
All right, now another turnover. That is 2 passes that Landon has turned into turnovers. You must protect the basketball.
Mm-hmm. And that's another reason why Isaiah, when he has 1 foul, needs to know you cannot pick up number 2 in the first quarter because you're going to have to sit and let the younger guys try to handle the ball.
Martinez checks out here. Jared Miller is going to check into the ballgame for the first time. 15-10, Hugoton by 5. Here's a spin move, Rosas. He'll play it up top to Garza. Far side circle to Guadardo. He'll drive inside, shot up, shot good. 17-10, a 7-point Hugoton advantage. Here's Bryson the other way with 1:04 to go in the quarter. Buhler with a couple of turnovers turning into points for Hugoton, and they're going to turn it over again. Gabe Edmond got stuck in the lane with nowhere to go and threw it away.
I wonder, honestly, I wonder if he saw Hugoton's coach with this black shirt there and out of the corner of his eye threw it that direction and then knew he couldn't.
Hugoton's defense is
pretty smothering, isn't it?
Helped their offense to a 7-point advantage here. They've got the ball with 45 seconds to go in the quarter.
They got a lot of dudes that can score from a lot of different spots.
15-footer short, out of bounds. Buehler's going to have the ball with about a second difference between the shot and game clock here in the first quarter.
It seems like we've learned pretty early if Buhler wants to win this game, they're going to have to keep up scoring.
Buhler has turned it over 3 possessions in a row, and while he gets the team that scores, you can't give them extra possessions. Here's Jacob out high. Miller's going to drive inside over Mock and score it. 20 seconds left in the quarter. It's 17-12, a 5-point game. Good take by Jacob Miller.
Yeah, this might shape up to a game that Jacob's going to need to do that quite a bit.
Hernandez out high. Hugoton will set up for the final shot of the quarter. In the corner of 3, rims long for Hunter Garza. Rebound Jacob Miller, long pass up the floor. A long shot, no good. That'll get us to the end of the first in a 5-point game. Both teams duking it out here at the end of one. 17-12 Hugoton on their home floor, the sub-state final. Back after this on HK FM.
Running a business is tough, but protecting it doesn't have to be. At DJ Kaufman Agency, we offer comprehensive business insurance that keeps your hard work safe. Whether you're a small startup or a growing enterprise, we've got the right coverage for you. From liability and property insurance to workers' comp and business interruption, our policies are tailored to fit your needs and your budget. Contact us today, 620-669-0410, or stop by our office in Hutchinson at 17 East 30th Avenue. DJ Kaufman Insurance is a member of the Trusted Choice Independent Agencies.
At People's Bank and Trust, we value our customers. We know you have plenty of choices for your mortgage loans, but we think we have what you're looking for: relationship banking. And if you're considering refinancing or purchasing a new home, check our competitive rates before you make that change. Your payments will be made at home, and you'll receive good personalized service. That's how we've established many long-lasting relationships. Make a change, know your lender, and make your payments at home with People's Bank and Trust. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
HKFM.
Well, I don't think you have to have a PhD to know what Coach was talking about in that huddle. Hugoton went on a 7-0 run late in that quarter. All 7 points came off Buhler turnovers.
And turnovers right now, Buhler 6, Hugoton 3.
There's a shot short. Rebound put back good by Cameron Rosas. Rosas came in there and stole that rebound and makes it a 7-point game again. 7:39 to go in the half. Bryson out there along with Miller. Both Millers, Edmond and Luke Holmberg. Here's Jacob working inside. Got past Mock and had it blocked. Help side defense came over and disrupted that shot. And Hugoton back the other way with the ball. There's a steal by Luke. Good defense by Holmberg. Isaiah across the timeline, left to right. Edmond in the corner with it. Gabe out on the perimeter to Jacob. Back to Bryson off the curl. 19 to shoot here. McCurdy out high. Plays it to Edmond. Edmond lost it. And then Bryson picks up a foul.
I don't mind that foul. It's a tough break, but he stopped the layup.
Bryson having a conversation, he and Gabe, about communication.
Yeah.
Making sure the other knows. And substitutions, Miller and Jared Miller and Edmond go out. Isaiah's back and Asher's back. Still a 7-point game, 19-12. Pocket pass inside, layup good, and then Bryson with a push in the back as Adigan scores it. And Adigan's going to go to the line with a chance to stretch this to 10.
But maybe just as important here, Bryson now picks up his second.
So Adrian Adigan, 4 points at the line, hits the free throw, and it's a 10-point game.
And we've got Isaiah and Bryson both in there now with 2 fouls.
Andrew, their 10 points they have, the advantage has all come off turnovers.
Yeah.
Here's Luke inside, jump stop. Short off the front of the iron, rebound Hugoton. The Eagles back in their half court on their home floor out of the GWAC. They won their league title, 11-1 this year. Only loss was early in the year to Goodland. Now a strip and a steal, but they're going to call a foul on Jacob Miller. And
that's 2 on Jake now as
well.
well.
That is the third Crusader to 2 fouls in the game. Well, that's so tough. Remember back to Wednesday. And the crew on Wednesday really let them play.
Yeah, they
Didn't
did.
call a lot of fouls. So you have to adjust.
Absolutely do.
Here's Mock inside, turnaround missed. Rebound Bryson McCurdy. Pass up the floor to Isaiah. Zay inside, blocked, got knocked down, no call there. Rosas with the block, and Hugoton the other way. Here's Mock inside, kicks it. Tried to kick it in the corner. It's stolen away by Bryson McCurdy. Here comes BMAC up that floor. I think that was... that was blocked, and then Mock with a jam on the other end, and it's a 12-point game.
And that's going to feel like a big turnaround there with the 2 blocks and the dunk. But tell you what, keep going at them. Do not give up going to the goal. That's not the worst thing in the world that can happen. Buhler's just got to toughen up, keep fighting.
Timeout on the floor. Crusader basketball brought to you by Erickson Custom Building, by Midway Motors, Sunflower Electric Supply, by People's Bank and Trust, and by Crop Lumber. Buhler with no points so far in the second quarter. It was 17-12 at the end of one, a 5-point game. And it's a 7-0 run here to start the second for Hugoton. Isaiah across the timeline. Well, our guys are just going to have to play without fouling.
They will.
Here's Bryson to Isaiah. Out to Asher. He'll shoot the 3. Missed. Long rebound. Pulled down by Hugoton. Hugoton's done a good job in their man-to-man of running our guys off the three-point line. Guadardo's got it. He'll dribble out high with the left hand. 24-12 Hugoton. There's a travel called on Rosas. I'm not so much worried about the 24 that Hugoton scored. It's the only 12 that we scored.
And you had said, you know, against Rose Hill, Buhler was really hot from behind the arc. Rose Hill had pretty good pressure defense, but we were finding our looks. Hugoton will not give us any looks outside that are going to be as good.
Here's a long two. Isaiah, that hits. First bucket of the second quarter makes it a 10-point game. 24-14. 4:19 to play here in the half. Eagles spread it out in their half-court offense. Right side circle is Guadardo. He'll drive and blocked by Asher.
Okay. Asher left no doubt that shot was going to get blocked.
So Hugoton has kind of set the play early. You've got to match him on the other end. Here's Hernandez inside, too strong with a right. Rebound, Luke Holmberg. Buhler the other way, down 10. Chance to get it to single digits here. Isaiah finds Luke in the left corner. Out on the perimeter to AZ. Up top to Jacob. Here's side Isaiah. Three on the way, missed. Rebound, contested. Holmberg's. No, he did not.
I don't think he did.
He did not step out of bounds.
Yikes, I think he was 6 inches away from that. We had a good angle, but so did the ref. But I think that might have been an anticipation call. Ooh.
He had a good foot.
Yeah.
Between him and the line, Hugoton the other way.
Tough break.
It's a great effort by Luke. Here's a three up top, good by Gomez.
Ooh, that's a tough one.
And it's 27-14. Well, the big punch by Hugoton as they lead by 13. Buhler's got to keep fighting. Here's Jacob on a three. Miller knocks it down.
We've seen Jake do that a couple times where pass goes up top, he looks around for something else and then goes, you know what, I can just take this. And he's pretty good at that shot.
Teams will relax off him. Inside, shot up, shot good for Rosas.
And they got a lot of dudes that can do it, like I said, from a lot of different places on the court.
29-17, 2:42 to go here in the half. Here's Asher out top, far side to Bryson. AZ's going to drive down the lane.
Nice.
Got it up and one. Rosas with the contact on the way up. And Asher will go to the line with a chance for a three-point play.
Well, I think if I was Coach Tate, I would say, you know what, they got a couple of us in foul trouble. Why don't we start going to the rim and seeing if we can get them in foul trouble too?
If this is a 7-8 point game at halftime, I don't feel too bad about that.
Yeah.
Here's Asher at the line. Got it. Free throw good. A three-point play. And the lead is single digits. It's down to a 9-point game. 29-20. And a timeout by Buhler. 2:30 left here before halftime. Crusader basketball on HKFM.
Come by your locally owned Scooters to enjoy a sea salt caramelicious, tried and true delicious. Get it hot, iced, or blended. Scooters Coffee, amazing people, amazing drinks, amazingly fast.
Scooters Coffee in Hutchinson, McPherson, Salina, and Abilene.
Taking your motorcycle out this weekend? This is Janet Dick, inviting you to stop by our locally owned Dick's Phillips 66. At Dick's, we offer the non-alcohol premium fuel your bike prefers, grab-and-go food options, and friendly service. Every journey begins with a stop at Dick's Phillips 66, 4th and Stevens in Hutch.
HKFM.
Crusader basketball brought to you in part by First National Bank, by Scooters Coffee, Dick's Phillips 66 by Bank of the Plains, and by Horizons Mental Health Center. 29-20, Hugoton by 9. 2:25 to go in the half. Buhler's gotten it back down to single digits after Hugoton led by 13. Here's Hernandez, a three, too strong. Rebound. Mock got a hand on it, but was out of bounds.
So Hugoton, we've seen offensively, we know about their defense. Offensively, they make you, if you're playing man, go, do we help off of somebody? Or because if we don't, they're getting to the goal. And if we do, they're shooting threes. And that's just how they spread their offense out.
Here's Jacob inside against Mock, kicks it to the corner. Luke on the way, three, short. Luke steals the rebound right out of the hands of Mock and lays it up and in. What a play by Holmberg.
Love that.
And it's a 7-point game, 29-22. Follow your shot, my friend.
Yeah, and we've seen Luke be so good.
Oh, Isaiah just got two-hand shoved. Mock an open three, in and out, no good. I don't know if you saw that.
I think it helped because his feet got tangled up underneath on the screen.
Here's Bryson inside of the hard take, missed, but a foul. And that'll put McCurdy at the line for two. Well, it's physical.
Love it. It should be. This is playoff basketball in March, Aaron.
All right, that foul is going to be on Gomez, his first. Bryson at the line, free throw good. That's the first point for the sophomore. After scoring 20 in the game on Tuesday, Hernandez checks out. Miguel Hernandez out. And Hunter Garza back in for Hugoton. Second free throw for Bryson is good.
Okay.
Here comes Gavin Salazar with those two fouls. He's sat a long time, and he is back in the game. 29-24. It's a 5-point game, and a minute 26 to go. Buhler has fought back from down 13. They're on a 10-2 run right now.
Let's keep it going till half.
Hugoton with the ball, 1:20 to go in the half. I think the key is here's Salazar on a three, missed. Rebound contested. Who touched it last?
I think they're going to get a foul.
They're going to call a foul on Mock.
Okay.
So I think the recipe here we've seen, two teams can play pretty even. You just can't turn the ball over.
Yeah, I think that's actually what I was just going to ask you. What's been the recipe to this 10-2 run?
Take care of the ball. Landon Martinez is back in.
Good rebounding on those three-point misses sure helps too.
It does. Here's Jakey out high, 55 seconds to go in the half. Miller down the lane and gets contact and a foul.
There you go. Here's the other part of this recipe.
That's on Salazar, his third. Oh no. He just got back in the game.
I thought they were going to get Mock.
I did too. It must have happened in the corner with him and Isaiah.
Unless he came down to help and got a hand in there.
And Asher, he's stripped and fouled, and AZ's going to go to the line.
Didn't I say a second ago, you know what? They're drawing fouls on us. Let's get, if I was Coach Tate, let's get some fouls drawn on them. Buhler has made it in the last 2 minutes during this run a very intentional effort to get to the rim, and they're getting on the line now.
Asher at the line, it's his first. 3 points all in the second quarter for Asher. Edmond and Jared Miller are going to check back in. Jacob Miller and Isaiah Heredia good to get Isaiah out.
Yes.
No chance of picking up a third foul like Salazar did for Hugoton.
It's hard to pick up another foul on the bench, but not impossible, Aaron. I don't see Isaiah getting a technical, though. Not from there.
Asher, free throw good. You know, none of our guys are really the personality to pick up a lot of technicals.
Yeah, that's true.
29-26 down to a 3-point game. 42 seconds to go in the half. Here's Miguel Hernandez out right side to Gomez. Up top, Adigan. He'll drive. Flips to Salazar in the lane, in traffic. Out to Adigan, guarded three, short. Rebound, ripped out of there by Hugoton. Put back, no, missed by Rosas Strong. Rebound, Asher. Here comes Jared left to right across the timeline. Stuck, needs help. He's got to get rid of it. And it's a timeout by Coach. Boy, Coach Tate called that timeout at just the right time. That was fixing to be a turnover.
Well, now we're fixing to have a tie game if we hit a three here before half.
14.9 to go in the half. Back after this, Crusader basketball on HKFM.
I'm Jared, inviting
inviting you to Krupp Lumber in Heston to check out our Milwaukee line of tools and outdoor power equipment. Milwaukee is the top manufacturer of tools and equipment trusted by woodworkers, electricians, do-it-yourselfers, builders, and other professionals. I invite you to come to Krupp Lumber in Heston to check out our impressive selection of Milwaukee tools to help you finish your jobs more efficiently. Ask about our in-state delivery. Check us out at krupplumber.com. Krupp Lumber, service is our specialty.
HKFM.
A 12-2 run by the Crusaders here to cut it to 3. Tonight's coverage part of the Healthy Blue Kansas Road to a Championship. Presented by Thrive Allen County. We are in March.
Feels like it, doesn't it?
The games get bigger in March. Did you? I don't know if you knew that, but so far so good.
You talked about Wellington having a big student section yesterday.
They do out here too.
Hugoton's student section goes about the whole bottom row, or 3 rows, I guess, down there.
They've got a great crowd.
Love it. Love it.
There's Isaiah out high, 4 to shoot. Isaiah drives, stripped out of bounds.
Okay.
It'll be Buhler ball with 1 second on the first half clock.
All right, catch and shoot, boys. Seen it on last week.
Into Asher, got it! 1-point game at halftime!
Love that. Everybody was thinking that Buhler was going to set up for a 3. Let's just lob it up to the big guy in there.
How about this, buddy? They finished the half on a 14-2 run, and it's not turning over the ball.
Absolutely. A lot of shots at the rim, a lot of intentional direction towards the rim. More of that, boys. Let's go.
Asher had 7 in the quarter. 29-28 at the half. Hugoton leads by 1. They have not trailed in the game, but their what was a 12-point lead has been trimmed to 1. 29-28 at the half. Crusader basketball, and our Community National Bank and Trust halftime report is next on HKFM.
Stay tuned for the Community National Bank and Trust halftime report. Community National Bank and Trust. Small enough to know you, big enough to serve you. The Buhler Crusaders play on 95.9 HKFM.
Hi, I'm Hallie.
I'm Carly.
I'm Avery.
I'm Morgan. In Reno County, our kids are our future, but to grow strong, they need guidance, encouragement, and connection.
The Rise Up Reno Prevention Network is working every day to give youth the tools to make safe choices, build resilience, and know they're never alone.
From school programs to community partnerships, we're creating a place where every child feels supported and ready to lead.
You can be a part of the change. Join us at riseupreno.org to learn more. Together we soar.
The Bradbury Company, headquartered in Mound Ridge, is a family-owned custom equipment builder, and they're hiring qualified candidates for manufacturing roles. Apply online at bradburygroup.com. The Bradbury Company, wishing the best of luck to all the teams.
At Hutch CC, I learned way more than what was in the books. Small classes, real support, and friends who feel like family. It gave me the confidence to chase what's next. Your future begins at hutchcc.edu.
This is Lynn Gillespie with the Ad Astra Radio halftime report. 56 teams in total punched their ticket to the state tournament yesterday, just before 56 others will punch their ticket today. Taking a look around the quarterfinal matchups in each classification, and mind you, as of noon today, the opening round times and locations have not yet been determined. But the quarterfinal matchups for these classifications who won yesterday will be on Tuesday, March 10th. In the 1A Division II boys, it'll be number 1 Axtell versus number 8 Hutchinson Central Christian. Number 4 Cunningham will face number 5 Weskin. Number 2 Hanover faces number 7 Deerfield, and number 3 Lebo goes up against number 6 Victoria. In the 1A Division I boys, number 1 Central Plains will play number 8 Canton Galva. Number 4 South Central will play number 5 Kiowa County. Number 2 St. John's Tipton Catholic plays number 7 Flint Hills, and number 3 Norwich will play number 6 Rural Vista. In the 2A girls, Ellenwood gets the top seed. They'll face number 8 Rossville. Eureka is the number 4. They'll play number 5 Oakley. Mound Ridge is number 2. They'll play number 7 Valley Heights. Pittsburgh St. Mary's Colgan is the number 3. They play number 6 Salina Sacred Hearts. Moving on to 3A boys, Wichita Collegiate is the number 1 seed. They'll play number 8 Wellsville in the quarterfinal. Then it'll also be number 4 Holcomb against number 5 Silver Lake. Number 2 Heston plays number 7 Scott City, and number 3 Burlington will play number 6 Olathe Heritage Christian Academy. In the 4A girls, the reigning state champion Wellington are the number 1. They'll play number 8 Concordia. Hayden is the number 4. They play number 5 Andale. Rock Creek is the number 2. They'll play number 7 Chapman. And then the other quarterfinal matchup is number 3 Eudora against number 6 Bishop Miege. In 5A boys, Cape and Mount Carmel is undefeated and they are number 1. They'll play number 8 Tecumseh Shawnee Heights. Mays South is the number 4. Topeka Seaman is the number 5. Bonner Springs, who's the number 2, will play number 7 KC Washington. And Topeka West is the number 3. They'll play number 6 KC Piper. And then last but not least, in the 6A girls, Wichita Heights is the number 1 seed. They play number 8 Blue Valley Northwest. Wichita East is the number 4. They play number 5 Olathe South. Derby's the number 2. They'll play number 7 Topeka. And Shawnee Mission South is the number 3. They'll play number 6 Blue Valley North. Again, as of early this afternoon, the times and locations have not yet been determined for the state quarterfinals, but those who were just listed will play on Tuesday, March 10th. Those that win today will play Wednesday, March 11th for the state quarterfinals. That's your halftime report. We'll return to more basketball action after this as part of the Healthy Blue Kansas Road to a Championship presented by Thrive Allen County.
More of the Community National Bank and Trust Halftime Report is next. Coming up, highlights from other sports action and our Dix Phillips 66 first half fill-up. The Buhler Crusaders play on 95.9 HKFM.
Reaching and maintaining a healthy weight can reduce your pet's risk of disease and injury and gives them the best chance of a long, healthy, quality life. At Appalachian Animal Hospital, our veterinarians can help you determine whether your pet is at an ideal weight and can work with you to develop a weight management plan based on your pet's individual needs. A healthy weight lowers the risk of health problems like arthritis, diabetes, high blood pressure, and heart disease. Call 662-0515 to set up an appointment. Appalachian Animal Hospital, your pet's second best friend.
Hey guys, how's practice going?
Papa, I can't hit the ball over the fence yet.
Well, Easton, that fence is 300 feet away and you're only 4 years old.
Papa, how long before we can hit the ball over the fence?
Boys, it's not always about home runs, it's about teamwork and always getting better. Ray Riffing's been around for 83 years and we still believe in teamwork and working hard.
So, Papa, it's gonna take 83 more years until we're good?
No, Brogan, you'll be good long before that.
Riff the right way, the Ray way.
Buhler Crusader Basketball on HKFM.
Well, let's update you on some halftime scores in our Buhler Dental Care scoreboard. Other action around the state. The Central Christian and Waverly girls are tied at 15 in 1A Division II at the end of one. Halftime in 4A boys, McPherson leading Concordia by 1, 32-31. Also in 4A at the half, Andale leads, or rather Augusta leads Andale 25-21. Purdy Prairie over Norwich in 1A girls at the half, 15-10. In 3A girls at halftime, it's Heston 23, southeast of Saline 7. And those are some other area scores. Action tonight across our network, part of the Healthy Blue Kansas Road to a Championship, presented by Thrive Allen County. It's 28-29, Hugoton by 1 at the half here. Hugoton led early by 7 in the first quarter. Went on a 7-0 run at one point in the second and led by 12, 24-12. All 7 of those points came off Buhler turnovers. Buhler did a much better job not only of taking care of the ball, but getting to the line late in the half. And they finished the half on a 14-2 run and only trail by 1 at the half, 29-28. We talk about the turnovers, but as Andrew will give us here in our fill-up of the half, free throws making a difference in this game as well. Buhler getting to the line at a better clip. Both teams with some key guys in foul trouble too, in particular for Hugoton. Gavin Salazar, Hugoton's senior point guard, has 3 fouls and has been very limited in his minutes. So let's look at our first half fill-up tonight, brought to you by Dix Phillips 66, 4th and Stevens in Hutch. And I think One team punched and the other punched back there.
Heavyweight battle. So we expected. Aaron, you can take my job. Yeah. I highlight the things that stick out to me, and you nailed both of them. When I was looking at the stats here, there's not a whole lot separating these two teams. Buhler 28, Hugoton 29 rebounds. Buhler 14, Buhler 12, Hugoton 14. Both teams with 7 turnovers, but it was 6-3 Buhler in the first quarter. Buhler only had 1 turnover in the second. That was a huge part of that comeback. Hugoton had 4 in that second quarter. Team shooting pretty even. Buhler 9 for 22, 41% from the field. Hugoton 43% at 12 for 28. But this one is one of the ones I highlighted, free throws. 1 for 2 in the first half. Buhler got to the line 8 times, and they were 8 for 8 on free throws. And then three-pointers, Buhler 2 for 7, 29%. Hugoton 4 for 11, 36%. And then foul trouble. 3 guys for Buhler. Jake, Bryson, and Isaiah all have 2. Number 1, Salazar. Number 24, Rosas. Both have 2 for Hugoton. And then for individual scoring, Jacob Miller, 8 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists. Holmberg, 7 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, 3 steals. Asher Zachary, 7 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, and a block. Isaiah Heredia, 4 points, 3 boards, 3 assists. Bryson McCurdy, 2 points, 1 rebound, 2 assists, and a steal. Lena Martinez, no points, but he had a rebound. Gabe Edmond, Jared Miller, both had big minutes in the first half. No other recordable stats for them. We've got ourselves a 1-point game.
It was super important that Isaiah, Bryson, or Jacob did not pick up a third foul there late.
Bingo.
And we'll see which team can separate from the other here in this second half. Sub-state final, it's go or go home.
Don't you love this kind of stuff, though, Aaron?
One of these teams will advance to state next week. The other will get ready for spring practices on Monday.
Yay.
We don't want that to be us yet.
Nope.
Not ready.
1-3-1 zone look for Hugoton here.
Did not play zone in the first half. Buhler ball to our left to start the second half. Here at West Andrew App from Hugoton here on KWHK Hutchinson. Bryson's got it out along the perimeter.
Kick will reset the shot clock, shouldn't it?
Kick ball by Hugoton. I think that went off of Adigan. And that should give Buhler a fresh 35 seconds. See if we can figure out this zone. The ball's got to move side to side.
Yep. Remember what Buhler did against Mulvane? It was so pretty. But this Hugoton team, we saw it yesterday with Wellington.
Oh, nice feed. Miller inside, short. Rosas got a hand on that.
Yeah, this Hugoton team has a lot of length.
The other way, there's Salazar, 3 in the corner, in and out, no good.
Ooh.
What a big rebound by Asher Zachary.
And that would have come down into the hands of a Hugoton player, but it took an extra little bounce off the rim and let Asher get it.
Here's Jakey on a 3, missed. Rebound, tapped him out. Ooh. Oh, I sure thought that went off Hugoton out of bounds. They're going to call it Hugoton ball. That 3 would have given Buhler its first lead of the game.
And who I was looking at who took that 3. Was that a Bryson?
It was Jacob.
Or Jacob. That was a Jacob 3. There we go.
Hugoton, here is Adigan inside. Floater missed off the front iron. Rebound. Isaiah comes away with it the other way. Here's Bryson. Left side circle.
Oh, man.
And they're going to call Isaiah for an over and back.
He just got his toe on that back line. And that's Salazar getting out there defending real tight. Or was that
it was.
Was that Hernandez? That was Salazar.
Salazar, yeah. So
that's what created that turnover.
Turnover on Buhler. Hugoton the other way, still 29-28. Here's Rosas in the corner. Salazar will shoot again. This time it goes in, and Bryson's going to commit the foul.
Yeah, you got to give him room to land there, and I think Bryson just got a little too tight on that closeout, box out combo.
Again, Hugoton scoring off a turnover.
Yep. Doesn't have to be live ball. You go down and momentum can do that. Oh, they're gonna say after the shot. So give Hugoton the ball out of bounds.
That is 3 fouls on Bryson McCurdy.
Yep.
So 32-28, Hugoton by 4 with the 3 from Salazar. Eagles chance to extend here with 6:12 to go in the third. Right side, Rosas. He'll drive on Asher, and they're going to get AZ with a foul on the floor. That'll be his first.
Well, Hugoton's setting the tempo again at the start of the second half here with trying to get to the rim, get fouls called.
Here's Adigan in the corner for 3. Missed. Rebound loose on the deck. And it goes off of Rosas out of bounds. It'll be Buhler ball.
And Isaiah had him boxed out, but that was such a long rebound. Just kind of went over the top of him. But Isaiah's hands, again, getting in there, and it just kind of disrupted it and made the ball carry him off of a Hugoton player there.
It was a long possession for Hugoton.
It was.
Isaiah across the timeline the other way. Here's Bryson.
Glad the foul being called on the floor didn't result in that being a 5 or 6 point possession for the Eagles.
Isaiah's going to drive inside. He'll kick out front to McCurdy. Bryson step through in the corner to Zay for 3. Got it! Isaiah Heredia!
Good look by Bryson. He got caught inside and thought about going up, but found a better look in the corner with Isaiah.
Back to a 1-point game, 32-31. Now a travel called on Cameron Rosas for Hugoton. And a rare turnover for the Eagles.
Yeah, it looked like he just lost his footing with 2 guys on either side of him and slipped down. Crusaders have a chance to take the lead again.
32-31, 5:14 to go in the third. Buhler right to left. Isaiah's got it, right side circle. Isaiah inside, Luke in the left. The corner shot, rims long. Oh, man, rebound Hugoton.
Wouldn't that have been big? Don't foul Isaiah.
Here's Mock inside against Jacob. The double team help comes. They'll kick out to Hernandez in the corner. Salazar, good defense. Salazar pull up though, and the jumper is good. And Isaiah just about picked up his third.
That makes me nervous every time when he reaches from behind, but we saw it kind of seal the game against Mulvane too, so.
Timeout at a 3-point game, 4:43 to go in the third, 34-31 Hugoton here on HKFM.
Hey, it's Sammy from the Hub Brick Oven and Brewery, inviting y'all to join us in Mound Ridge. The station, Coffee and Bakery, is open at 7:30 a.m. Monday through Saturday for all your coffee, bakery, and ice cream fixes. Don't forget to try one of our delicious appetizers. Our brick oven is fired up from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. Monday through Saturday. Come get your grub at the Hub.
HKFM.
Crusader basketball tonight brought to you by Plaza Astor Realty. By Hutchrek, the Bradbury Company by Hutchinson Community College, and by Scrap Management of Hutchinson. State tournament field in all 7 classes will be set for next week after tonight. Quarterfinals will begin on Tuesday next week at regional sites around the state.
Yeah, talk about that, Aaron. What are we doing? Not Salina the whole time. I've heard some different things.
Well, the semifinals and finals for 4A will be played in Hutch at the Sports Arena this year. Quarterfinals will be played at regional sites around the state. The closest to us, Salina's Tony's Event Center and the Coke Arena in Wichita. Buhler down 3 with the ball. Out of that timeout, here's Asher. Kick out to Bryson. B-Mac 3. Ooh, in and out, no good. Rebound Hugoton. They've had some shots to tie or take the lead here. Haven't been able to get that bucket to go down. Here's Mock inside with a right. Too strong. Rebound, Luke Holmberg.
Good defense by Jacob, and now he's open on the other end.
Jakey the other way. He'll drive, and they're going to call him, did he step out of bounds in front of his own bench?
I think he got it extra, so I think I thought they called a travel on him, but either way, the ball's going to go back.
Travel.
Maybe that's what he did when he steps, when he's getting ready to go, he steps back.
I think he's not sure of what he did is what I think.
Yeah. Either way, ball's going back to Hugoton now.
The Eagles are going to have it.
Crusaders got to settle down offensively just a little bit.
Up by 3, 34-31. Not a lot of scoring so far. It was steal by Luke. He might have gotten away with a foul.
Yep.
Now Isaiah the other way and a reach in on Guadardo.
Yeah, Luke got contact with the ball first and then contact with the body second. And that's one of those we've been begging to have the officials let go when you're going for a loose ball.
They didn't call it that time.
They didn't call it that time, so
Buhler down 3 with the ball after the Hugoton turnover. Forced by Holmberg. Here's Bryson out front with it. Bryson, spin move into the lane and a reach-in foul. That's going to be 4 on Salazar.
If you're Salazar, you cannot commit a foul like that. That was not terribly close to achieving what he was going for, which was a steal. Bryson spun quick enough that he had really no shot, and he reached around from the backside and just kind of wrapped him up.
That's the reaching around that you're always begging Isaiah not to do. And Salazar just picked up a foul. Luke inside, shot missed, got his own rebound, put back missed, put back, no, but a foul. And that'll put Holmberg at the line for 2.
Young kids out there, watch Luke go after his own shot. Do not give up on it. Keep going up. And he does such a good job of doing that without going over the back and committing unnecessary fouls.
Holmberg at the line. First free throw rattles in and out, no good. The only points in this quarter so far for Buhler are 3 from Isaiah. Salazar has all 5 points for Hugoton. Luke rattles in the second to make it a 2-point game. 34-32. 3:22 to go here in the third. Here comes Hernandez inside, stripped by Holmberg. Ball saved inside, shot in and out, no good by Rosas, but he's going to have 2 at the line. This is a great defensive play by Luke Holmberg on that initial shot. But Rosas got the offensive board. Now he's going to go to the line, where he was 0 of 1 in the first half. First free throw try, too strong. That foul on Asher Zachary, his second.
So we got a bunch of players now with 2, 3, or Salazar with 4 for Hugoton.
We likely will not see Salazar again until sometime in the fourth quarter.
I would assume so.
Second is good for Rosas. And it's back to a 3-point game, 35-32. At some point, Buhler's going to hit a big shot to tie this up.
I hope so. It seems like both defenses really came to play in the third quarter here.
Feels like it's coming. They've been close. Lana Martinez is back out there. So is Gabe Edmond. Here's Edmond off the bounce, right side circle. Gabe gives it to Asher. In the corner to Landon. Off to Edmond. Out front to Isaiah. Down to 10 to play on the shot clock. Edmond in the right corner. Feeds it off to Luke. Holmberg over the defender. Floater good by Luke Holmberg. It's a 1-point game. 35-34, 2:38 to go in the quarter. Here comes Guadardo with it. He'll work it out high to Adigan. Now off to Rosas. Hugoton is not trailed. They lead here by 1. Miguel Hernandez drops it low to Rosas. Forces up a shot. Won't fall. Asher Zachary with another monster rebound.
Holy cow. And Luke helped Isaiah down there.
Here's Landon for 3. Overshot it. Rebound Holmberg. Wraps it in the lane. Now out to Zay for 3. Yes!
Yes, sir.
Yes! I told you the shot was coming. 37-35 Crusaders. The other way. Bucket good by Adigan to tie it at 37. Oh, man. Heavyweight or what?
We're getting our money's worth today.
Here's Landon out high with it. 1:35 to go in the quarter. Asher's got it right corner. Back to Martinez. Down to 10 on the shot clock here on this possession. Asher drives, spin, floater. Ooh. Yes! Are they going to count it?
No, that's got to be on the floor, I would assume. But I think Asher got away with a little push off. Yes.
They're going to call the offensive for the defensive foul on Rosas on the floor.
That's a tough break for Hugoton because that's number 4 on him, and I thought he played really good defense on that.
It does also reset the shot clock here.
Holy moly.
1:22 to play in the quarter. And Officials are discussing something.
Yeah, there was a...
Oh, they lob it into Asher. Floater good!
Well, they were trying to stop that, and they were getting a little too close before the throw-in.
39-37, 1:10 to go in the quarter. Contact and a whistle the other way.
Let's see who they get here.
Oh,
Gabe.
man. It's on Gabe Edmond, his first. This will be Isai Guadardo at the line for the first time. He had 2 points in the first half. First free throw try of the night is too strong. Buhler up by 2, 39-37 after that monster Isaiah 3.
You called it.
Second free throw too strong, but a long rebound to Hugoton.
Yep.
The Eagles back on the offensive inside. Shot up, shot missed by Guadardo. Rebound by Holmberg.
Man, how did we get out of that possession with no points for Hugoton?
Well, Luke has had a monster third quarter, doing all the little things, big guy.
Yes, yes.
Landon gets stuck with it.
That
Plays it off to Isaiah. And it's deflected. And loose, picked up by Hugoton.
That might have been a good time for a timeout.
Inside, floater good by Hernandez. And we're tied at 39.
Yeah.
Cannot turn the ball over.
No, when we were stuck up by the half-court line, I thought we were in trouble right here.
There's Isaiah with it. Boy, Salazar's, actually that's Garza who's guarding Isaiah. And the foul down low.
Yeah, Isaiah got popped pretty good there on the help.
And a blocking foul called on Miguel Hernandez.
That's surprising that that's just number 1 on him. Good for Hugoton, but bad for Hugoton as he comes away limping from that because there was a ton of... I think he tried to slide in and draw a charge, and Isaiah was coming through so fast. He got over... Hernandez got over there a little late, and the contact is going to be a block, but that was a big collision there.
Isaiah's going to go to the line for 2. First free throw for Zay is good. I wonder if he, that collision almost looked like he took it in the upper thigh.
Hernandez?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That hurts.
It's not great, but it's not a, you're out for a while injury either. It's just.
It just stings.
Yep.
Isaiah 2 at the line. Buhler back in front. 41-39. Shot clock off. 13 seconds to go in the quarter. Don't give up a 3 here. Here's Adigan. Far side, Hernandez over Holmberg. Too strong. Missed back iron. Rebound, Isaiah. And that'll get us to the end of the third. Isaiah one-hands it from backcourt. And that was almost on, man.
I didn't think he had enough time, but he almost had enough power to get it there from where he was. And the Crusaders have a 2-point lead going into quarter number 4, Aaron.
41-39 in this heavyweight matchup. Back after this on HKFM.
Recycle worn-out appliances, metal furniture, old copper plumbing, and more for cash at Scrap Management Industries. Pull up, get weighed, unload, and get paid. Scrap Management Industries in Hutchinson, the clean, safe, and rewarding way to recycle.
Are you considering putting up a fence, building a garage, adding onto your home, or purchasing ground? For all your surveying needs, contact Alpha Land Surveys in Hutchinson at 620-728-0012 or go to alphalandsurveys.com.
HKFM.
Crusader basketball tonight brought to you by Hutch Auto Body, by Mennonite Friendship Communities, a Midwest single source, American Family agent Tara Haslauer, and by Pools Plus. Which team wants it more? It has been back and forth. Hugoton at one point, hard to believe Hugoton had a 13-point lead at one point in this game. Buhler battled back, and now they lead going into the final 8-minute period by 2, 41-39. Bryson McCurdy, Jacob Miller back on the floor. The 5 starters in there for Coach Tate. Salazar has returned for Hugoton. Here's a 3, missed. Rebound, Hugoton, inside collision. And they're going to call a blocking foul on Asher. And they're going to call it on the floor.
So that's 3 on Asher, but we're gonna really need to have him not get number 4 here, because he has been so huge on the glass.
Salazar to play it in. Are you surprised Coach Korf put him in this early?
Not necessarily.
Shot inside, good by Mock. And we're tied at 41.
Big games, you need to have your big players be disciplined, so.
Here's Miller, tied at 41. Jacob with it. Off to Asher. Out front to Bryson. In the corner to Isaiah for 3. That was tipped.
Yep.
Hugoton the other way. Here comes Rosas inside Salazar. And 1. And Bryson just picked up his 4th. I think you just got to let him go.
At that point, yeah. Bryson trying to do what he can to help his team, but getting foul number 4, it's
a chance for
counterproductive.
A 3-point play, and that would take it back to a 5-point game.
Okay.
Check that back to a 3-point game. 44-41. Hugoton back in front. 7:08 to go in the game. 5-0 Hugoton swing, and they're in front by 3. Here's Jacob Miller with a strong drive. Take 2 strong. Rebound Hernandez. Boy, every missed opportunity.
Yep. Gotta keep your composure here. Do what got you back in the game.
Salazar with a great move down low, cutoff.
Good recovery.
Here's Adigan. Hernandez for 3, short.
Let that go.
Let that go. Salazar saved it. Shot in and out, no good. And then off Hugoton out of bounds. Mock can't believe he missed it.
If this Buhler team is destined to go to state this year, those missed opportunities from Hugoton are going to help along the way, because we got fortunate on that for sure.
So not only do you have to let that go, you have to prevent the other guy from coming in there and getting it.
Exactly.
6:10 to go. Somehow Salazar saved that. It was fortunate that Mock missed. Here's Jacob inside to Luke in the corner. 3, short. Rebound Jonas Mock. Still a 3-point Hugoton lead. Salazar in the corner to Adigan for 3. Missed. Rebound Asher.
Let's go capitalize on this, though.
Here comes Isaiah the other way. Bryson blocked out of bounds by Adigan.
Those corner looks aren't coming quite as easy here in quarter number 4, are they?
They haven't come easy all night. Buhler will have the ball with 27 on the shot clock. Bryson McCurdy to play it in. And floats it out high to Asher. Off to Luke. Holmberg on a drive, and he has this shot blocked by Mock. Boy, they play some defense, don't they?
Sure do.
Hugoton by 3, 5:23 to go, 44-41. Rosas right side circle. He'll drive, and a foul on Asher.
Yep, number 4. So you get Gabe back in here, or you let Asher try to ride this out?
I think you got to let your best guys play right now. This is the season. Here's a pull-up, too strong. Missed by Rosas. Rebound Zachary. Get her the other way, down 3. Bryson out front with it. Plays it far side to Asher. Off to Jacob. Jacob will drive, kicks. Here's Luke. Luke in that lane, tied up. In the corner, Isaiah. Into Bryson, floater good.
It's a good look, patient possession. Down 3, don't need it all back at once.
44-43, it's a 1-point game. 3, missed. In the corner, rebound.
Wow.
Contested. Salazar comes out of there with it. Well, he was amongst 3 or 4 black jerseys and somehow came out of there with it.
You asked why maybe they put Salazar back in at the start of the fourth. That kind of stuff is why.
Go for them. Timeout on the floor, 4:26 to play in a 1-point game. 44-43 Hugoton on HKFM.
Holly Sweet Treats. Planning a special event? Let us handle the culinary delights while you enjoy the festivities with your guests. Contact us today to discuss all your catering needs. 620-888-YUM and follow Holly Sweet Treats on social media.
Plaza Astle Realty, locally owned and brokered right here in Hutchinson. With deep roots in Reno, Rice, and McPherson counties, we're your go-to team for personalized real estate service. Call us at 620-662-0576 or visit plaza-astle.com.
HKFM.
End of 3 in our Buhler Dental Care scoreboard. McPherson leading Concordia 48-45. A tight game there in 4A boys.
What's the seating on that again?
McPherson is the 6, Concordia is the 3. And Augusta leading Andale at the end of 3, 39-37. 4:26 left here. Hugoton 44, Buhler 43. Hugoton is going to inbound with 25 seconds on the shot clock. Yeah, Salazar is kind of the piece that ties everything else together for them.
Oh, yeah.
He'll drive, floats, pulls up in the lane, in and out, no good.
Man, Asher.
Another huge rebound by Asher Zachary.
This might be number. Oh, we got Mock on a man.
They call a foul on Jonas Mock.
Yeah, and another huge rebound by Asher where he had to get up in the air and reach about horizontally to grab it out of the hands of 2 Eagles. And then we get a foul out of that too. Wow.
Buhler ball down 1, 44-43. Asher's got it out high to our left. Out of the wing to Jacob. Here's Isaiah. In the corner to Luke. Down low to Jakey, back out to Luke. 10 on the shot clock. Holmberg, right corner 3, in and out, no good.
That was pretty close.
Oh, man. Rebound to Hugoton. One of those has got to fall eventually, right?
Yeah.
Here's Hernandez on a crossover in the lane, short! Rebound tapped out. And a foul on Mock.
And I think that's going to look bad.
It's going to be on Miguel Hernandez.
Yeah, if you're Hugoton, you're not going to like that call because who was it that got that, Hernandez?
Yes.
Hernandez was underneath Asher, but I think Asher, again, was up over top, and the contact came from Hernandez going up into him. Kind of a weird play.
Reach in on Adigan. That'll be his second. All of a sudden, Hugoton is getting themselves in a little bit of foul trouble in this quarter.
I would be frustrated if I was Hugoton because they've had a ton of good looks here recently that just haven't dropped that could have extended this lead.
I feel like both teams have had some good looks that haven't. Here's Jacob on a 3, missed. I don't know that you want that early in the shot clock. Rebound to Hugoton. Salazar in and out, no good. Rebound contested. Put back in a foul.
Asher's going to be out with that too.
And unfortunately, you kind of take a shot you shouldn't have taken on the other end. Works just like a turnover.
It does.
Asher's going to have to come out of the game.
Okay. Landon gets the call to come step up.
Martinez.
2 sophomores, 3 seniors. 3:03 to go.
Chance to extend this to a 4-point game now. Is Rosas at the line, and it's good.
What a big turn of events.
47-43. Hugoton by 4, 2:59 to go. Martinez with it right side. He'll drive, floats, and that's blocked, but a foul. It's going to put Landon at the line. I think they're going to get Miguel Hernandez.
Yeah, coming over for the help. He got ball up high, but his body coming the direction of Landon was enough for a foul on that.
This will be just the 11th and 12th free throws shot this year by Landon Martinez. No pressure. First is short. Short-armed it. We'll have one more. Landon has not scored tonight.
Settle down, Landon. Take a deep breath. Just another free throw, buddy.
And missed them both.
Yeah, and he'll get another shot at that one. As I think Adigan stepped in just a touch early.
He'll let Landon reshoot.
Isaiah coming over to him and giving him a little bit of senior love.
Got that one straight on.
All right.
1 of 2, 47-44.
So stop.
Boy, Jakey's really going to have to step it up inside, isn't he?
Yeah.
With the rebounding. Probably slide Luke down there. Rosas free to the bucket, and it's 49-44. Boy, they need a basket. 2:24 to go in the game. Need to get this back to a one-possession game. Here's Isaiah out to Bryson. Bryson drives, puts it up and scores! 49-46, it's a three-point game. Buhler with a timeout, 2:12 to go. Oh, my heart can't take this, wow. 49-46 on HKFM.
Kansas Shares Division. You know we do big projects, but we also want you to know we can help you with parking lots, driveways, and other projects at your home or business. Asphalt or concrete, we're here to help. Call APAC today at 620-662-2112.
Whether you need expert help with your taxes or simply have a question or two, your neighborhood H&R Block is here for you. At Block, we're committed to inspiring confidence at tax time and beyond. Call today so we can get you squared away.
HKFM.
49-46 Crusader basketball brought to you by Hutchinson Zoo, by 37 Prentco, Red Rock Auto Center, by Brown's Shoe Fit, and by Pearland Partners. Pretty critical spot in the game, down 3. Now you've got to defend well without one of your best defenders and your best rebounder on the floor.
It's going to be tough, but we've seen these Crusaders step up when they had to. Now is the time.
Teams have traded the lead back and forth here in the second half. After Hugoton led by as many as 13 in the first half. It's a three-point game here.
Are we in a 1-3-1 as well?
Here's Adigan inside, out to Rosas, a 3, in and out, no good. Rebound, Bryson!
What a big board. Oh.
Ahead to Luke. Up top to McCurdy. Bryson drives, floater missed. Rebound, Rosas. I would imagine Coach Korf now wants them to
take time,
use some clock here. Down to 12 to shoot.
Nice.
A steal by McCurdy. Inside, layup good by Bryson, and it's a one-point game.
Yep, Luke.
And Luke commits a foul going the other way.
Yep, settle down, Luke. We're okay. Not the worst thing that can happen right there. Just number 1 on Luke.
Bryson has 8 points in the game. 6 of those. And unfortunately, that puts, you didn't need that foul. That puts Hugoton in the bonus. You just can't do things like that.
I don't think that's the worst time to get a foul down by 1.
Salazar hits the first. He's 2 for 2 in the game so far. He'll have one more.
It'll be less worse if he misses this second free throw.
He did. Rebound,
but
Hugoton.
We got to clear that glass. That's a wish we had Asher kind of a play.
Hugoton up 2, under a minute to play. Mock down low, being guarded by Luke.
Oh my.
And they're going to call a foul again on Luke.
That's a tough break for Luke, and he's got to relax because he's pretty animated down there that he didn't like that call, but you got to just keep your composure and
Jonas Mock has 4 points in the game. He's not been to the stripe tonight. We need him to miss one of these. 54 seconds to go in the game. He makes the first. That's a 3-point game.
That shot looked pretty smooth.
51-48, time out of the floor. One more free throw coming. 54 seconds left on HKFM.
Life is better with American Family Insurance because our agents provide specialized local expertise to help you get the right coverage at the right price. We understand that farming is at the heart of what you do, and we want to help protect what you've worked so hard for. Let's build the policy your farm deserves. Contact Tara Haslauer, agent at Tara Haslauer Agency, LLC at 2612 North Main Street in Hutchinson today, or call 620-921-3343. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI and its operating companies, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
HKFM.
One more free throw coming for Jonas Mock. He can make it a 2-possession game with 54 seconds left. He was straight on his first. And the second is good as well. So 52-48. A couple of fouls have allowed Hugoton to extend their lead at the free throw line. Need a shot pretty early here, don't you? Because you've got to stop and get the ball back. Boy, they're using way too much time. Bryson's got it left side, inside, and it's tipped away. Saved by Luke with 7 on the shot clock.
Hit it.
Isaiah, they've got to get a shot off. Isaiah fadeaway 2 is good. Now you've got to foul quickly.
We'd love to see him get behind the line on that, but bailed him out.
I don't necessarily understand why they use the entire shot clock.
You want a good shot.
Well, I know, but you're down 2 possessions.
And all the Buhler crowd wants a 3, but it was a 2, absolutely. He had his foot halfway over that line.
Well, which one of these guys you fouling?
What are we looking at for who's missed any?
Let's see. Rosas is 2 for 3. Salazar is 2 for 3. Adigan's 1 for 1. Mock is 2 for 2. I would not foul Jonas Mock. We'll leave it there. Probably Rosas.
How about we get a steal and don't have to worry about fouling?
That would be great too. 2-point game, 18 seconds left. Salazar will be the inbounder. Well, you got to foul right away. Got to foul, and they're going to foul Hernandez. He's not been to the line.
Okay.
He had 8 points at halftime. Remember, he hit those 2 early threes, and then he kind of didn't score after that.
I thought it was going to be a scoring explosion kind of game for him, but.
Well, they need him to miss 1 of 2 here. 2-point game. And he makes the first. The second one could put a nail in the coffin here.
Almost. 14.6.
You got to get down and get a shot up quickly. You don't have to have a 3. 4-point game again, 54-50. 14.6 seconds left, timeout of Hugoton.
The problem here is Hugoton plays such good defense, it's really hard to get a shot off.
So is Coach Corfit now telling his guys don't foul?
Probably.
You're going to give them something easy if they get there?
I don't know. I mean, it wouldn't be the worst idea for Hugoton to take a foul too.
Well, but they don't have any to give.
That's okay. I mean, if they wait and put Buhler on the line instead of letting him shoot a 3, then that's just.
But is it the best scenario possible for us to score with the clock stopped? Just asking.
It is, but it's also a good thing for Hugoton to give up 2 points at the line as opposed to
a 3.
A 3, yeah.
Crusader basketball brought to you in part by Blue Stem Communities, by DJ Kaufman Agency, by AJ Sports Grill, Buhler Dental Care, and by Central Brewery Co-op. 54-50. Does Buhler have some kind of a miracle comeback in them? They're going to have to get a shot off awfully early here. Hugoton's going to defend full court. I think Isaiah's just got to put this up. Instead, he turns it over. That's the game. Oh, Landon stole it. Luke for three.
Money.
Got it! 2.3 left, and Luke hits a three.
I think they should put about 4.8 on the clock here, 4.2. I wonder if they can go to any kind of monitor or anything, because this was 2.3 is.
There should at least be another. Officials taking care of it right now. Luke's three makes it a 1-point game.
3.0 is all they give him, but this is better than 2.3.
So, I don't know. I almost foul here before they get the ball in bounds.
Yeah, I mean, one of the things you can do, I don't like this kind of a strategy, but one of the things you can do is try to draw an offensive foul when you're switching on a screen or something like that. Let a player run through you and try to get a turnover that way. If you can't, you gotta grab somebody pretty much before the ball gets inbounded to leave yourself any time to do anything.
1-point game, 3 seconds left, 54-53.
Way too much time.
It didn't work. A foul with 1 second left. That was not.
They had a player break open, and that's tough.
Well, even if he misses both now, what are you going to do with 1 second?
Launch.
Yeah. So it doesn't really matter what Rosas does at the line, because he can only make it a 3-point game, but the bigger problem is there's 1 second left. Makes the first. I mean, other than the standpoint of that if we made a miracle shot, if he makes both of these, it would send us to overtime. I guess that does matter. Well, I wonder how big losing Asher, if he's able to stay in the game, what that does.
Huge.
Makes the second. Now you've got time for a. That's the game. They couldn't get the ball inbounds cleanly, and Hugoton wins it.
Oh, man.
56-53. Hugoton, after missing out on the state tournament last year, they will get back to the 4A state tournament. They won a championship in 2023. Buhler comes up just short. They will end their season at 10-8, or make that 14-11, I'm sorry. Valiant effort to come back in this game after being down 13. Some tough moments late in the game. And Hugoton wins it. You know, I've really been impressed with this crowd and this hospitality and the way they do things here. Really been impressed with that. That being said, it's really hard to watch the other team celebrate.
It is. It is. And this is going to be one of those games that you're going to look back at a couple of things that could have gone differently. But, I mean, we got some breaks in the fourth quarter with missed shots as well. And we showed that we were for real and we came ready to play and could compete with anybody. We've said that all along, and I hope Hugoton can go down and take the championship. That would be fantastic.
56-53, the final. Stay tuned. Our Rise Up Reno postgame is coming up on KFM.
You've been listening to Buhler Crusader Basketball on HKFM. Coming up, we'll hear from Coach and name the Wifco Steel Products Player of the Game. Stream Crusader Basketball on your smartphone with the Ad Astra Radio app. 95.9 HKFM.
Adventure is calling, now enrolling for Dillon Nature Center's Summer Adventure Camp, providing more than 50 years of outdoor fun in Hutchinson. Archery, fishing, canoeing, hiking, every day is a new adventure. With camps for both preschoolers and school-agers, there's an adventurous summer waiting for everyone. Scholarships are available and spots are limited. Enroll now in person at 3002 East 30th or online at hutchrec.com.
You've probably noticed one of our billboards at the medicine shop paying homage to independent drugstores in Hutch that have closed. It mentions pharmacies like Coberly Hayes Drug Company, A&A Rexall, Frey's Drug, Foltz Drug, and Rhodes Drug. And then at the bottom it says, for those that paved the way. There's nothing more American than the local drugstore. Unfortunately, local independent drugstores are all in jeopardy in Kansas and all across America. Thanks for doing business with the medicine shop and all local businesses in Hutchinson.
Hi, I'm Delwyn Crabtree, the site manager with Stutzman's Refuse Disposal. We are dedicated to serving our customers and the communities in which we live and work. We take pride in our ability to meet our customers' unique waste removal needs and invite you to check us out online at stutzmanrefuse.com. Just one more reason to choose Stutzman's Refuse. Our business is picking up.
At Blue Stem Communities, they believe in living well at every stage of life. With trusted locations in McPherson, Heston, North Newton, and Hutchinson, they're proud to offer vibrant senior living options from independent living to assisted care and skilled nursing. Each community is grounded in compassion, connection, and a commitment to nonprofit mission. Come and see what living well can be at Blue Stem Communities. Live well. Blue Stem Communities in McPherson, Heston, North Newton, and Hutchinson.
Buhler Crusader Basketball on HKFM.
Well, a second night where things just didn't go the way of the Crusaders in the basketball season will come to an end here in Hugoton tonight by the narrowest of margins. Hugoton led by 5 after 1. They went on that 7-0 run early in the second, stretched it to double digits. But Buhler, they punched back. 14-2 run to end the first half. It was a 1-point game at halftime, 29-28. Buhler would eventually take the lead, 37-35, and at one point led 37-32. Or check that, I'm sorry. Yeah, eventually took that lead, 37-35. Actually led at the end of 1 by 1, 41-39. But Hugoton outscored Buhler 17-14 in the fourth quarter. Critical that we lost Asher Zachary. You know, the interesting thing about that is he only had 2 fouls in the first 3 quarters, and then he picked up 3 of his 5 in the fourth.
And Aaron, we went into the fourth quarter with a 2-point rebound advantage, and it ended with Hugoton 31, Buhler 26.
No Asher Zachary.
With no Asher, that hurts.
A couple of things that happened late, and didn't break the way of the Crusaders, and Hugoton's able to win it. What an effort by Luke Holmberg tonight to keep his team in the game late. Bryson had some big shots in the fourth quarter. Just not enough offense at the end of the day. Give Hugoton credit. You know, the thing I like about Hugoton is there's not any one guy on that team that I think really stands out above the others.
That's what I was saying when I said there's a lot of different dudes that can do it for them from a lot of different angles.
They do everything as a team. Pretty impressive.
And they're intense, but there's nothing dirty. about this team. They have good sportsmanship. There's just a ton of big moments and physical exchanges without anybody trying to get in each other's faces and that kind of stuff. And it's
one thing I will say, and I think maybe it helped Buhler in getting back into the game when Salazar's their senior point guard. He got in foul trouble when he wasn't in the game.
Yeah.
I think he had an advantage at that point. He's kind of the guy that ties all of that together for them and managed to play most of the second half without getting in more foul trouble.
And that's the kind of things that separate a game like this. They gambled on putting him in at the start of the fourth quarter.
And it paid off.
It paid off. Yep.
56-53, the final. Let's give some love to our seniors. We've got a great group of them, starting with Isaiah Heredia, who spent his freshman in Hallstead, but then came back. We're so glad he did. And, man, he had some big shots. None bigger than the one that I'll remember forever is that buzzer beater at Hutch.
Yeah, I mean, that'll probably be my most memorable moment of this season. There's a lot of things I could say about that kid and what all he's meant to me, being able to do this on the radio and see him kind of follow in my shoes playing at Buhler. He did a lot more things, I think, in his career than I did, but
he didn't dunk.
He did not.
We'll give you that one.
But I didn't hit a game-winning three at Hutch either, there's some just a lot of that I could get into with, but I couldn't really get into it without crying on the radio.
Oh yeah, no.
And I have to say he's, despite everything that he's learned from me, he's turned into an amazing young man, and he can really, really be responsible at a lot of times. And I just love to see the leader that he's become to the younger guys on the basketball team too. It's awesome. Isaiah, we love you so much.
Jared Miller, who at times this year was just our critical piece defensively, had some big moments playing defense.
And he's a specialist
too.
Well, he had a couple games, one last year and one this year, where he's up in double figures. I mean, at the high end of the teens and points, and so we know he's got that in him. But we didn't need it. We needed him to go out there and be a defensive specialist. And when he was asked to do that, he did it. And when he wasn't there against Circle, it hurt.
Yeah, Luke Holmberg. Can't say enough good things about Luke Holmberg and how hard he worked to get his opportunity. And then when he got his opportunity, man, he took full advantage of it. And it was really fun to watch him play this year.
He turned into, I was just talking to his mom early this morning, and
he's like that good multi-tool. You know, we've said that before.
But it's the little things like moving without the ball, knowing where to slide on defense, and then hedge the screen, then come back to your guy. And all the right places and the right times on rebounds, offensive and defensive. Luke turned into a complete player, and he could just really do everything for the Crusaders at the end. And he worked so hard on polishing his skills. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. And then, of course, Jacob Miller, who played a lot of big minutes. I don't think people maybe necessarily know, go back to last year and this year, how much football beat him up.
Yep.
And how much he played through that.
Well, let's clarify. He beat up football, too.
Yeah, that's
and
true.
then football beats him up. But, yeah, Jacob is another guy that's just, he's a unbelievable kid. All of those seniors are. And Jake and Jared being next to each other is awesome. But Jake is just, he's helped this team in so many ways. All four of these guys have for quite a long time. They've had to. And then this senior year, it's just, seeing it all put together is pretty cool.
All right, we're going to let you add and get Coach on the headset here as we wrap up our post game. Coach Tate, man, I just appreciate you always giving us time, and I know you always have to find us first, and you never know where we're at. So love our kids. What a comeback there in the second half, huh?
Yeah.
Or in the second quarter.
Yep. One of those that you look back, but, fought back, played hard. Really proud of our guys, their fight, their effort. Emotional locker room. But,
absolutely. Yeah.
Because it meant something. And, where we've come from the last 2 years to now, to be in this game, to be in a tight game, you got to tip your cap to a lot of guys who have put a lot of hard work in. And it sucks when you have that heartbreak at the end of the year. So
you lost Asher with about 3 minutes to go in the game, and that really that hurt, obviously. Just watching him defensively and the way he rebounds the ball is just so fun to watch, and it was tough to not have him there in that middle there in that last 3 minutes.
Yeah, had to go a little smaller. Nobody can really give us what AZ does with his jumping and rebounding ability. So, but I thought we battled. So
yeah, I felt like it took us a little bit there at the beginning of the game to kind of get settled into things.
Big game, one that we haven't been in a while. None of these guys had experienced that, so it just it is what it is. We fought back. Can't say enough about those guys in their fight, and they left it all on the floor. So
yeah, and just a finishing thought, your seniors, all really great kids.
Yeah,
gonna miss them all.
Yeah, that's kind of where it really hurts, because this was a really fun group to coach. A lot of good guys, like you said, have some unique talents, but a lot of just really good guys that we're going to miss next year. And we told them you have a lot to be proud of for where we've been to where we are now, to improve it that much that quick. And again, a lot of hard work, a lot of effort put into it. So again, really good guys. So
going to be a huge opportunity for some guys to step up in the summer, and leading into next year, you're going to have some holes to fill, and should be some good competition there.
There should be, yeah.
Well, Coach, we appreciate you, like I said. And safe travels home.
Yep.
Yeah. This is a fun place to play.
It was, yep.
Yeah.
We thought we played, left it all out there. So
yeah, absolutely.
I'll take that.
All right, Coach. Appreciate your time.
Yep. Thank you for all you guys do and all the coverage you guys do and
Absolutely.
how you cover our guys. So appreciate
Love it.
you guys.
All right, buddy. Thank you.
Thank you.
It's Coach Eric Tate with us in our post game, and we'll be back to ramp it up right after this.
Next on the Rise Up Reno Locker Room Show, we'll bring you final stats in our Dix Phillips 66 post-game fill-up. Revisit live audio and video of today's game at adastraradio.com. Crusader basketball on HKFM.
Does your vehicle have door dings or hail damage? At Quality Body Shop in Pleasant View, we specialize in paintless dent repair, which is cost-effective and maintains the original paint. For 50 years, setting the standard. Quality Body Shop in Pleasant View. Quality you can see, every detail, every time.
This is Jason Stallman with Stallman Ag Risk Management and the Sylvius Insurance Group. I take pride in partnering with my clients for all their crop, pasture, and livestock insurance needs. Stallman Ag Risk Management. Contact me today.
620-899-0076.
The Anchor Inn and Anchor Away have been serving authentic Mexican food to Hutchinson and surrounding communities for over 35 years. Treat friends and family to the Anchor's legendary dishes in their large banquet room, famous buffet, and relaxed atmosphere. Open Monday through Saturday. For the same great food with the convenience of a drive-thru, visit Anchor Away in B and Adams. Like Anchor Inn and Anchor Away on Facebook for specials. Anchor Inn and Anchor Away, authentically delicious in downtown Hutchinson.
Hi, this is Brad Patton. In 1933, my great-grandpa Wade started his own independent insurance agency in downtown Hutch. Little did we know that 90 years later and 4 generations later, his independent insurance agency would still be going strong in downtown Hutch. A lot of things have changed in the past 90 years. One constant, though, has been my family helping to protect the people and businesses of Hutchinson and around Kansas. Stop by and see us today at 6th and Main or check out WadePattonInsurance.com today. Independent since 33, Wade Patton Insurance.
Today's technology and yesterday's values. Your Central Prairie Co-op team. Helping maximize crops and growing that livestock. Your partner in production, count on CPC. With full service and convenience, locations close to you, where full value's always guaranteed. You get today's technology and yesterday's values. Call your Central Prairie Co-op team.
Buhler Crusader Basketball on HKFM.
Well, Coach said a tough, emotional locker room. I just saw Bryson McCurdy, and just the kind of expression on his face. And, for a kid like that, just a sophomore, I think this summer he's going to take a big step. I really do. And he's already good. But I saw him grow up in the second half of this game a little bit more even yet, in that he did some really nice things to keep his team in the game in the fourth quarter. So
he did. And the cool thing about Bryson is he's got a ton of room to improve because there are still things that he looks like a sophomore at.
But then there are moments when you're just like, wow.
Man, we needed everything that he could give us. Let's have a steal and a spin move for a bucket when we're down 4 or whatever it was to keep us in the game. Let's, pass a big shot, assist out to Isaiah for 3 to go up or tie the game. And on top of that, add some muscle and a little more experience, and we've got some young guys that are going to be really, really good. A lot of fun to watch and a lot of fun to cheer for.
Yeah, well, hopefully our seniors will get some opportunities next year. I know Jacob, of course, is signed to play football at Hutch JUCO, so I always love watching them move on. They're going to be great young men. So let's get to our final fill-up of the game, brought to you by Dick's Phillips 66, 4th and Stevens in Hutch.
Oh, I'll try to get through this, Aaron. Hugoton takes this one 56-53, and as I mentioned before, the Eagles out-rebounded the Crusaders at the end of the day, 31-26. Hugoton, though, 10 offensive rebounds, and Buhler just 4. The turnovers were low. Crusaders didn't have any in the fourth quarter, but Hugoton had 11 in the game, Buhler 9. It wasn't enough. Free throws were pretty uneven in the first half. Buhler was 8 for 8 in the first half. Ended 12 for 14, still shot a great percentage, but didn't get to the line much more. Hugoton, though, the aggressor in the second half early, they were 1 for 2 from the stripe in the first half. They ended 11 for 16 at 69%, but they were pushing the envelope in the second half to actually shoot more free throws than Buhler in the game. And then overall shooting percentage, Buhler, they were 18 for 46 from the field, 39%. Hugoton, 37%. They were 20 for 54. Three-pointers, Crusaders, 5 for 19, 26%. Hugoton, 5 for 20 at 25%. And then on foul trouble at the end, I don't usually write much. Asher being out was a significant thing. I wrote that down. In individual scoring, Isaiah led the way with 14 points. He had 5 big rebounds as well. 6 assists for Isaiah. Again, and 1 steal. Luke Holmberg, 13 points, 7 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 steals. Asher Zachary, 9 points, 9 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, and a block. Out with fouls with about 3.5 minutes to go. Jacob Miller, 8 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists. Bryson McCurdy, 8 points, 2 rebounds, 3 assists, and 2 steals. Landon Martinez, 1 point, 1 rebound, 1 assist. Gabe Edmond had no points but 1 assist. And Jared Miller, no points. And in his stat line, I just wrote defense, and I highlighted it. because that is his thing. Even if he doesn't have any recordable numbers on the positive side, you just can't match what he does defensively and what he means to this team and all these seniors. It's been a pleasure to watch him grow. It has. But Hugoton takes this one 56-53. And
all right, dude.
Good luck to the seniors, and hope to see the young guys keep working hard. I know Coach Tate and these seniors have set the foundation for a lot of good basketball at Buhler in the next few years to come.
All right, dude. Good luck to you too, Coach. Keep coaching them, okay?
You know what? If you're talking about Victory Village, we got our first dub last Saturday in a slightly unconventional way. Yeah. The team we played was Zoe Dick's mom as the coach. And I don't think she was terrible thrilled that I stalled from the start to finish, but it took a lot of discipline from my girls, and they got their first win, and it's a relief. But man,
that's you talking about a group of kids that maybe haven't had a lot of things go their way in their life.
Yeah.
That's really, really special for them. So
yeah,
it's pretty cool.
And it really, it was one of those things that it was going to take a big challenge for all of them and a lot of discipline. And I wanted it so bad for those girls because they've been through so much, not just on the court now, but in their lives. And I wanted all those quotes, all that scripture, all the life lessons that Sonata, my assistant coach, and I have been trying to teach these girls to feel more real if they got that one win. And, man, they got it in an amazing fashion. And yeah, I don't want to take away from Buhler tonight. Victory Village, Saints, shout out for your big dub.
But it's a reminder that there's more to it than just winning and losing. It's about shaping you for what's next.
That's the whole point of when they asked me to take that job, of why I said yes and why Isaiah gave me the green light on it and said, Dad, if you want to go do this to help those girls, you've been to every game of mine since I was 5, so
yeah, I
get it.
It's about building something in those kids. All right.
Yeah.
Well, thanks, man. Appreciate you.
Thanks for all the opportunities, Aaron. This has been awesome.
Absolutely. That's going to wrap it up. Hugoton wins it 56-53. Continuing coverage of our Healthy Blue Kansas Road to a Championship presented by Thrive Allen County. We'll have more basketball across the network next week. State tournament coverage, quarterfinals Tuesday and Wednesday. And we'll let you know where we're going to be when and who's going to be on. Check adastraradio.com and the Ad Astra Radio app for more information. For Andrew Epp, Aaron West, we'll see you March 24th for opening day of baseball. Can't wait. Ooh. And looking forward to it. You've been listening to Crusader Basketball here on HKFM. Have a pleasant good evening.
Live audio and video of Crusader Basketball on the Ad Astra Radio app. Free in your app store for iPhone or Android. Live coverage of Buhler Crusader Basketball has been a presentation of Ad Astra Radio, leading the way in local sports coverage. Aaron West brings you Buhler Crusader Basketball with game day coverage 20 minutes before tip-off. 95.9 HKFM. The Buhler Crusaders play here.
Just a dream.